Hey there YouTube lovers, my name is BB8 and today we are going to review F099. Now, I have to confess, a review for F099 wasn't originally on my content calendar because you see, F-Zero caught me by surprise within the recent Nintendo Direct, since it recently burst onto the scene the same day it was announced. Honestly, I was hoping that we would have got an F-Zero GX remaster instead, but no, we ended up getting F099, and I couldn't resist the temptation to join in on the action, since I have noticed that other gamers and content creators were already sharing their thoughts on the game, such as Game Explain, Nintendo Life, and even Arlo have even done videos on this game. IGN doesn't have a review for F099, but I thought with a lot of content creators sharing their thoughts on the game, I thought, why not dive in myself and offer my unique perspective within F099. So, without further ado, let's strap ourselves in and blast off into F099 and get into the review, shall we? Because this one is gonna be a wild ride. Now, to start off the video, I thought I would explain what F099 is. So if you're wondering what it is, you've come to the right place, because I'm gonna explain what the game is. Because if you weren't paying attention to the recent Nintendo Direct, F099 represents the fourth entry in Nintendo's ever-expanding collection of free-to-play Battle Royale games. Following the resounding success of titles such as Tetris 99, Super Mario Bros. 35, which didn't last long, and Pac-Man 99. Unlike its predecessors, F-Zero draws inspiration from the classic 1990 SNES game F-Zero, injecting new life into this legendary franchise. If you've ventured into the world of Nintendo's Battle Royale games before, you'll find yourself in a familiar territory. Much like Tetris 99, Super Mario Bros. 35, and Pac-Man 99, the core gameplay of F099 centers around the competitive thrill of outlasting your opponents. Players zoom around futuristic tracks in high-speed anti-gravity vehicles, battling not only the clock, but also each other. It's a race to be the last one standing, and it's a wild ride from start to finish. And what makes F099 especially exciting for fans of the F-Zero franchise is that it marks the first new installment in the F-Zero series in nearly 2 decades. The last time we got an F-Zero game was F-Zero Climax on the Game Boy Advance in 2004. Before that, we had F-Zero Grand Prix Legend, inspired by the F-Zero Grand Prix Legend anime. Yes, you heard that right. F-Zero did have an anime, and it was a revelation for many, including myself. Who knew that the world of Captain Falcon and his fellow racers extended beyond gaming itself and into television? Because I actually never knew F-Zero had an anime until I did research for the review video. For the gameplay, F-Zero 99, much like its Battle Royale counterparts, I don't need to list them again because I just did, but F-Zero 99 breathes fresh life into the classic F-Zero franchise by introducing an exhilarating Battle Royale game. While it may not boast an extensive array of content, the game ingeniously reimagines the fast-paced 1990 title, and it seamlessly merges nostalgia with innovation. The heart of the game lies within its homage of F-Zero X's speed boost system, which injects an extra layer of excitement into the gameplay. F-Zero 99 captures the essence of the original F-Zero experience, but it cleverly transforms it into a multiplayer frenzy where you can compete against 98 other players in real time. Your mission is simple yet thrilling. Outlast your competitors and clinch victory by crossing the finish line first. To maintain the pulse-pounding intensity, each player's vehicle is equipped with a crucial energy meter. This serves as a dual purpose as both the health indicator and a reservoir for temporary speed boosts. Engaging in high-speed collisions or activating your boost rapidly drains the meter. Once it empties, your vehicle is on the brink of annihilation. Teetering on the edge of elimination, however, a lifeline exists in the form of strategically placed pit zones where you can recharge your energy and rejoin the race with a vengeance. But F-Zero 99 does not stop there. The game introduces a captivating twist with the inclusion of super sparks. Glowing orbs scattered throughout the track as these precious orbs dropped by colliding racers and unique golden bumper cars fuel a super boost meter. Activating this meter propels your vehicle onto the Skyway, an ethereal floating road above the racetrack, because here you can momentarily soar above your rivals, offering both a breathtaking spectacle and a tactical advantage. As the race unfolds, the competition heats up, and players at the back of the pack face a harsh reality of automatic elimination. They are swiftly replaced by lumbering bumper cars, which emerge as additional obstacles for remaining contenders to navigate around. Luckily, you are not defenseless against these aggressive interlopers, because F-Zero 99 arms you with the rechargeable spin move, a versatile move for clearing your path and knocking your way both bumper cars and rival racers. For the content, F-Zero 99 doesn't really have much to offer in terms of content, but at its core, F-Zero 99 centers around a primary gameplay mode, an intense online race accommodating a staggering 99 players. With this racing extravaganza, players are thrust into a high-speed frenzy battling it out for supremacy on the tracks. However, it is essential to note that F-Zero 99 doesn't stop at just this mode. It offers a revolving selection of gameplay experiences with a rotation system. One of the key offerings is Grand Prix mode, a thrilling competition where players partake in a series of up to 5 consecutive races, but access to Grand Prix mode is not free. Instead, it demands the use of tickets, which can be earned by participating in other game modes. This feature does add a layer of strategy to the game, as players must carefully manage their resources to maximize their Grand Prix experiences. But furthermore, the points accrued in this mode contribute to the ones standing on a dynamic weekly online leaderboard, fostering a sense of competition and achievement among players. And beyond the core modes, F-Zero 99 boasts a team battle mode, inviting players to collaborate with friends or rivals for a unique gaming experience. And for those seeking a more challenging thrill, there are pro tracks, which are courses designed to push even the most skilled players to their limits. Additionally, the game offers a practice mode, which allows players to refine their racing skills and familiarize themselves with the intricacies of each track. In the quest for customization and personalization, F-Zero 99 provides players with an opportunity to unlock new color schemes for their vehicles and unique player profile design elements. These rewards serve as tangible incentives, offering players to complete specific objectives and explore more thoroughly. F-Zero 99 does have potential for significant growth, drawing parallels with the successful expansion models seen in games like Tetris 99 and Pac-Man 99, which is unfortunately discontinued now. It's easy to envision the game evolving into something even more captivating. The idea of a paid expansion pack unlocking new modes and features could breathe fresh new life into F-Zero 99, providing players with additional reasons to dive back into the high octane of futuristic racing. For fans of the F-Zero franchise and adrenaline junkies alike, such expansion will not only be an enticing, but could also transform F-Zero 99 into enduring replay value. With the promise of more thrilling content on the horizon, it's clear why I think that me and many others would eagerly embrace such an expansion, because I really want to immerse myself into the game itself, putting countless hours of exhilarating entertainment. For the summary, the gameplay, I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. F-Zero 99 distinguishes itself from its 99 counterparts by not requiring strategic thinking akin to Tetris 99 or Pac-Man 99. Instead, it brings a breath of fresh air with its variety. Players can unlock old F-Zero tracks as practice tracks, and a welcome addition to longtime fans of the series, and while the 99 format may not appeal to everyone, it certainly finds its stride in F-Zero, leaving us to wonder what the future holds for the 99 formula. Perhaps Super Mario Kart from the SNES, who knows, it could be anything. For the graphics, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Compared to the original SNES version of F-Zero, F-Zero 99 replicates the retro charm while delivering upscale visuals in a widescreen format. A side-by-side comparison with the SNES version showcases the dedication of the developers in preserving the essence of the original F-Zero game while enhancing its visual appeal. It's a commendable effort that pays off. For content, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10, because although F-Zero 99 may not match the content depth of F-Zero GX, it boasts more game modes than F-Zero 99 and Pac-Man 99 did at launch. While it might not have the most content-rich experience, it offers variety to keep players engaged. For the online, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. The online play in F-Zero 99 runs remarkably smoothly, setting it apart from other titles in the Nintendo Switch Online library, unlike the frustrating experiences in games like Super Mario Maker 2. F-Zero 99 delivers a seamless online racing experience. For the music in F-Zero 99, while reused from the original F-Zero game, carries a strong nostalgic charm to those who've played the original, and it's a delightful blast from the past that adds to the overall experience. For the length, I'm going to give it 4 to 20 minutes. The game's length varies depending on the mode that you choose to play. F-Zero mode offers a quick 4 to 5 minute races, while Grand Prix mode can be extended up to 20 minutes, depending on your rank. Mini Grand Prix mode falls in between, offering a 10 to 12 minute experience, and this variety ensures that there's something for everyone, whether you have a few minutes to spare or you want an extended gameplay session. For the difficulty, I am going to give it a hard on this one, because first off, a word of caution for all newcomers: F-Zero 99 is no stroll in the park. Unlike Mario Kart, where banana peels and shells are your concern, F-Zero 99 demands precision, reflexes, and a knack for high-speed racing. It's a game that unapologetically gets challenging the more you play, but that's precisely what makes it so rewarding. For the audience, I'm going to give it a 7+. Now let's talk about the age rating for a second then, because F-Zero 99 is a game packed with thrills and spills, but the violence in the game is surprisingly light. So parents, you can rest easy knowing that your young racers won't be exposed to anything too intense. The game does contain explosions, but the violence within the game is just light. Thanks to its game's explosive action, with racing skill, strategy, then causing chaos, making it suitable for a wide audience starting from the age 7 and up. For the perk here was a shocking one, because although I didn't really expect to enjoy the game from the Nintendo Direct trailer, but I actually did. And that's why F-Zero 99 gets its collector perk. Because it's one of the most exciting aspects of F-Zero 99. That it's available for all Nintendo Switch Online subscribers. While it may not be the remastered version of F-Zero GX that I hoped for, it's heartening to see that Nintendo is finally giving some love to the F-Zero franchise through F-Zero 99. It's like finding a hidden gem in a treasure chest. Though it does lack a physical release like Tetris 99, the opportunity to dive into the F-Zero universe is a treat for any fan. And overall, I give F-Zero 99 an 8.2 out of 10. So here's the bottom line, folks. In a gaming landscape dominated by sequels and rehashes, F-Zero 99 stands out as a true surprise. After our recent letdown with Enchanted Portals, stay tuned for that review. F-Zero 99 emerges as the closest thing we've had to a new F-Zero game in years. It doesn't just pay homage to the franchise, it captures the essence while introducing exciting new elements, and that's why I'm giving F-Zero 99 the score I gave it. It's a great game and a testament to Nintendo's unwavering commitment to keeping this iconic series alive. So if you're a fan of high-speed racing, explosive action, and the nostalgia of F-Zero, don't miss out on F-Zero 99. It's a thrilling experience that proves that F-Zero still has a bit of life in it. And who knows, maybe it's a sign that F-Zero could make its comeback in the next few years. So guys, what did you think of my review for F-Zero 99? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and turn your notification bell on so you don't miss another review video like this one. And I will see you all in a future video. BB8 out.